That's the big problem I have with all of this. Well, if Donald Trump calls you, if the president asks you to come, you come. No, you don't. You don't have to do it. Clearly, you're uncomfortable. Clearly, you know that this is wrong. You feel some type of way about it. So why take the photo op? Why? From the 47 problem, Doug, you just hit the nail on the head. Donald called that ninja in and said, go out in front for me. You owe me. Yeah. And from what I understand, the whole fiasco with the Miss America pageant, was actually good publicity for it. And Steve Harvey's set to be the MC again for it next year. So, yeah, it's business. It's money. A lot of it comes down to money. I don't know, man. Maybe my ethics are just too strong in this type thing. Maybe I just can't be bought. I don't see my way. I don't see me ever being bought in anything where I'm just going to just put my ethics to the side, man. I'll never be a diplomat. I'll never be a diplomat. I'll never be a politician because it seems like politicians play games. You can do something wrong to somebody today and we'll forget about it tomorrow because of politics, because we're trying to be diplomatic. I'm just not that. To me, it's fake. Like, I can't be that fake. I could never, ever, for, an amount of money that I can think of, just disregard my ethics, man. It's just crazy. From LD from the D, nah, bruh, that's reach. Steve don't need that Miss America money like that. Well, you would think he doesn't need that money, but the only thing better than having money is getting more money. A lot of people will tell you, I guess. Right. From Grego, there's a lot of fallout with Patriots fans in Boston's refusing to buy new merchandise from Patriots Pro Shop and doing other silent protests due to crass support of Trump. The national media doesn't report that, though. I didn't know that. You enlightened me on something, brother. From Thorny Switch, now when Obama was elected, were pilgrims running to meet with him? Hell no. He had members of Congress talking cash-ish about him. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. And not only that, Obama wouldn't call, whatever mainstream comedian or whatever former football player, like Donald Trump calling Steve Harvey and Kanye West and who else was it? And Steve Harvey, Kanye West. Who's the other person I'm thinking of? Ray Lewis. To come and meet with him and talk about policy and how to fix the black, community is the equivalent to Obama calling, I don't know, Jerry Seinfeld. To talk about fixing inner cities in white America. Jerry Seinfeld and Bill Romanowski and, I don't know, Axl Rose or somebody like that. That's dumb as shit. Think about that now. Think about that. Think about it if the scenario of the variables were flipped. And Barack Obama was coming in and he was trying to make this statement that he's going to try to help white America and fix themselves or whatever bad parts, whatever trailer park parts of this country, and equivalent to the hood. Barack Obama's going to come in and he's going to ask for a personal meeting with Jerry Seinfeld to talk about fixing that part of this country. He's going to have a meeting with Jerry Seinfeld, with Bill Romanowski, former linebacker for the Denver Broncos, being Ray Lewis, and Axl Rose, or, I don't know, Robin Thicke or somebody like that. It would never happen. They would say that's blasphemy. They say that's dumb as hell. Why the hell is it okay for us? It's very offensive when you think about it. The whole notion is just offensive. If they can trot any ninja out there, have them smile, shake Donald Trump's hand, and we're supposed to fall in line. This ninja smiling, so y'all ninjas should smile too. Look. This ninja here, y'all pay to go to his concert. Y'all pay to watch him play football, and y'all pay to watch him rap. He's smiling. Look, we're taking a picture together. He's smiling. If he's smiling, you should smile too. Fuck you. You're listening to the Doug Stewart Show from Sidney Jackson. Maybe Trump said he will buy a bunch of those ugly-ass country suits Steve selling if he came to meet with him. Yeah, the problem with Steve Harvey suits, man, and I actually had a Steve Harvey suit or two when they first came out. The problem with Steve Harvey suits are they haven't changed with the times. You know, today suits are cut more sleek. What do they call it? European cut. You know, we wear small ties. Steve suits still look like 1998, man. Right, the suits, from what I can tell, and I haven't had a Steve Harvey suit in, I don't know, 15, 20 years. Maybe not 20 years, 15 years or so. We actually had an endorsement through K&G Menswear. You remember this if you're old school Two Live Shoes listener. We had an endorsement through K&G Menswear. You know, K&G is cool, and Steve Harvey suits were exclusively sold in K&G. And so when they first came out, they were hot, they were good, they were nice. And the problem is they just haven't evolved. They just haven't evolved. Yeah. I mean, no, I'm not mad at the man for his suit hustle, but his suits just haven't evolved, man. From Demetria, still serving 2000, and you know Trump did everything short of calling him boy and patting him on the head. Shameful. Exactly. From RC, send Paul Mooney and Dick Gregory and watch what happens. But they won't get invited. They won't get invited. You know, they're not going to invite Eric Dyson. They're not going to invite, who? They're not going to invite Jesse Jackson or anybody like that knows the issues and knows about policy and knows what, have been on the forefront of trying to help black America. They're not going to invite intelligent people like that, people with know-how and intellect. They're not going to do that. Right, because they could get in there. First of all, anybody like that's not going to accept the invitation because they know it's a song and dance. It's a dog and pony show. They know that. Like Donald Trump has no, and I said a lot in this video. I sound like I'm repeating myself, but since we're talking about it, Donald Trump has no intention to listening to anything that Steve Harvey or Ray Lewis or Kanye West has to say about policy in this country as it pertains to black people. You really think Donald Trump gives a rat's ass about what Kanye West has to say about anything? Really? Stop. Please stop. From the 47 Problems, 7 buttons with no vent that comes down to your knees. Yeah, but that was in style a couple of years. Yes. Yeah, that wasn't style. The problem is it just hasn't evolved, man. From Clay Darkman X Davis, he says those black celebrities that met with Trump is a distraction. Notice he didn't invite any real black people with a concrete plan. Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Like, he's not going to invite anybody. And I'm sure he's going to meet with, at some point he has to, in the whole political process, he's going to meet with some of the many black mayors that we have in this country. At some point, he's got to do that. At some point, I would hope that he get consultation from Colin Powell, or more established political black figures in this country. And not only that, forget about all of that. Like, he's already got the support, for lack of a better term, from the most influential black politician, policymaker in the history of this country. Barack Obama, as much as he doesn't want to F with Donald Trump, he's saying, for the sake of the country, that he will help him. If you got Barack Obama on speed dial and you can ask him any question and he's willing to do it, why the fuck are you calling Steve Harvey? We ain't that stupid, man. I'm sorry, man. I mean, this shit just keeps bothering me. It keeps coming up. It keeps bothering me. We ain't that stupid. I mean, what's going on in this world? We got President-elect talking to Kanye West and Jerry Rice with built-in chicken wings in his helmet. time, Fessa. We living in a time. I don't know what's worse. Steve Harvey hanging out, cheesing for Donald Trump for a photo op, or Jerry Rice with a built-in freaking chicken wing in his helmet. We're living in a time, Fessa. When we get back from the break, we'll talk about Alabama football a little bit. They're making big moves, doing what Alabama football does. And Deshawn Watson say he had to make a business decision. We'll talk about it up next. It really bothers me. I'm sorry, y'all, but it just really bothers me. It really does.